Maybe I'd rather play the Koopa Troopa level. Let's try the Koopa Troopa level. It's 3D World. There was a clown face. You mean that's the title of the course, or that's like the thumbnail? Because I don't like look at thumbnails unless it's like looking at the beginning of the level. Usually, or something like that. Just like stuff that might be considered gameplay or whatever. I feel like I'm already going too slow, surely. I don't like taking a look around and stuff. I should switch to Toad. I don't know what Luigi thinks he's doing in 3D World. Besides making weird noises. Oh, you could maybe wait for the bomb to blow up before going. Oops. Okay, well, I wasn't, like, looking before I leapt. I guess that does give the Thwomp more time to catch up or whatever, not like it really matters, I guess. Although we could do... I don't know, I feel like that's extra cheesy. Did we despawn the Koopa, or did he not even come out? I don't know, maybe. Let's try to play the level normally, I guess. Trying to figure out how best to tackle this, speedrun attempt. I was trying to use the control stick because I figured maybe it'd be more comfortable, but I don't think it's actually more comfortable. At least not on this controller. Oh! That was an unnecessary second twirl there. What in the world? Wait. Thwomp, come back! Wait, what? Ah, dude! Okay, I didn't even realize there was a clear condition to kill the Thwomp. I'm such an idiot. Okay, well, we had it. This isn't so hard. How is the clear rate so low? Oops. Oh, I might be going too slow. Maybe it's fine. Nope. The Thwomp pushed the plant into me. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so the timing, if you try to cheese it, then the Koopa Troopa like won't come out at all. Is the problem? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, well, I almost had it. I just gotta do it again and actually know what I'm doing this time. Because you can't go too fast to such that the Thwomp would despawn. If you do that, then you fail the clear condition, probably. Or time or whatever the case. No! Actually, you know what? You could cheese it. You could ride the Thwomp at that spot. Couldn't ya? Oops. You could like run behind him. And then maybe you'd like kill the POW himself instead of you accidentally picking it up. Oh, I messed up that part. Maybe it'll be fine. I'm feeling like maybe I should cheese that. Oops. Wall dragged for a bit there, unfortunately. There we go, that's better. We're almost there. Okay. Oh. Might be able to take the world record, but I'm not so sure. Oh, AdSpot left a comment. That looks pretty good. It has 5 clears on it. And AdSpot was the first clear. Nice. Man, 2 of the people didn't like it, huh? Anyway, I never played it. Anyways, with such a small number of clears, I think I boosted the clear rate a decent amount. Now it's not going to look quite as scary. Anyway. Go ahead and postpone that as it's a make code. Let's see who's next. Alright, we got me. Who all is waiting? We got a few people waiting. Alright, let's not spend too much time on this. I'm gonna play this today and tomorrow is the current plan. Consistency consistently in the other styles, you know, if I know what to look for, but... Alright, I guess we'll play this bully level. 3D World, though, I can never do the lineup. The only way I could ever do it is if I cheat by using crates, right? So... do we just go into the door? Like, what's going on here? Do we, like, prepare to bounce on bully or something? This is strange. Where are we getting a key from? Maybe I'm not supposed to be here. Oops. This makes no sense. There's nothing anywhere. Is it like a glitch? Isn't this a pretty old course? Wouldn't they have deleted this by now? Okay, I think I maybe know what to do. I think this is... you have to, like, count 10 seconds or something. Ah, I missed the window. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Ah! Thought I had that. Clearly wasn't paying attention. Well, I don't know, does that make sense? What just happened? Let me review. So, oops. Wait a minute. It's near the door, which means I can re-enter it and grab the P-switch. Now I go back through, and then... now we jump on it. Oh, wow. Not sure what he's typing about right now. But yeah, I was like, I don't know, I was just being kind of silly, I think. Oops. I can do this, and then... ah! I need to do a wall jump or something to stay alive there. Wish he would go away. Oh, dude, the fact that he like comes at you and starts breaking the blocks, I feel like it makes it pretty hard. I'm not sure what to do about that. That didn't work. You mean that's not what you did? How is that not what you did? You did something easier? Why can't I figure out what the easier way is? Wait a minute, I just realized, hold up. Well, I can't push him when he's got me backed up into the corner, at least not immediately anyway. Okay. Need you guys to get out of the way. There we go. That's like... how did somebody do it in under 10 seconds? Like, that blows me away, though. They had to have done whatever it was you did right, I guess. I'm not used to, like, levels where you don't just hit the P-switch and then forget about it, you know? See, I beat it in over 20 seconds. Granted, if I was a little bit faster, I totally could have done it like maybe like, I guess 15 seconds or something like that, but that still would have been like a lot longer than you did. I mean, like, maybe not. Dude, he types too many messages all at once, I can't read them. We're gonna mark that as complete and select the next code. If we even have another one. Okay, we do have Almond here. He's gonna play his airship level again. Okay. You did a backflip, a flip jump. Okay, yeah, I thought about doing that. Maybe I'll come back to it and do the flip jump. It just seems like getting past those first couple of warp blocks is really hard with the flip jump, but if I could do that, then yeah, maybe I could touch the goal. Let's see here. Something. How did you play up and down? Clearly amazing. I had no idea. I guess you saw if I did or not. The bully gonna kill the big one if I just push the big one back. What? The problem is you have to hit the P-switch to go through the door. And when you hit the P-switch, the coins turn into blocks. The coins turning into blocks is the only way I know of to kill the bully. That's why I needed 2 P-switches. So I stepped on one, went back through the door, and got the second one. Like, if there's any other way you can do that, that would be great, but... Like, once you step on the first one, like, you're trapped when you go into the room. Like, you're literally blocked by a bunch of brown blocks. Now, granted, the bully will let you out eventually, but, like, then you kind of don't really have anywhere to go at that point. And then when the P-switch timer does run out, you're gonna have to... Like, the only thing I could think of is if you could somehow get underneath the bully, you could hit him, like the block that he's standing on, and defeat him that way. But wait a minute. I mean, oh, can I roll into the block to kill him? Maybe. Hold up. I mean, I don't really... It doesn't let me fall down when I roll, that's the problem, right? Like, or maybe if I was up against the wall, it would work. This is so strange. See, it's not letting me roll into the block. Wait. Oh, the small one can come over here. Oh, does the small one kill him? Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay. Oh. That's right, because, yeah, he doesn't start all the way at the bottom, does he? And so that's how you got under 11 seconds. That's pretty neat. Okay. Oh, the person has a dog with them. Operation Undercover Goomba. Didn't I play this already? Did you re-upload this? No, maybe I just saw a lot of the I saw a lot of other people playing it, so it felt like I played it. Okay. Why didn't you send this one to me first today? Oh, okay. Well, at least we got it now. Been wanting to play this one for a while. Oops. Oh, I messed it up. This reminds me of that Sharp Soup level that Kobold was playing. So what happens if we backtrack? We can touch a spike instead of a Goomba, okay. I think this would be more enjoyable with the Joy-Cons. Well, I was dying either way, so I guess it's not really an issue if that's the case. But yeah, I guess what you need to say is this is a linear course. I have built a linear stealth course. It's not exactly my favorite design, but it has its merits sometimes, I feel like. I think a lot of players really do enjoy the linear sort of gameplay just because they don't want to, like, feel like they're lost. Like, a lot of players, they feel like their time is being wasted because they're lost. But I love stealth levels. And we have a checkpoint. Very nice. You know, I will say, I guess, you know, there's a lot of makers out there who are going to send streamers levels that they might not like very much sometimes, and then they will send levels that they do like, and I feel like sometimes the streamers have a hard time appreciating that dynamic and just like being patient with the viewers. Like, eventually they're gonna send them a level that they like, you know? Probably. Unless they're just like the kind of maker that just makes the same thing all the time. Anyway. I don't know if you know her or not, Rectendo, but in my contest I am proposing, among other things, that people could make a stealth level, because a lot of my examples or how I'm using indicators are in some stealth levels that I've been building, so you can check those out if you want. I'm assuming killing enemies is forbidden in this level, because we have the opportunity to kill these sting bees. I don't usually play as Cat Luigi. I shouldn't be playing as Luigi at all, I should say. Not in 3D World style, anyway. Alright, we died to a lava bubble. What's that pixel art supposed to be of? I don't recognize that. Is that like a yellow Peepa? Can't think of what else it would be. I'm gonna call it a yellow Peepa then, since I'm unfamiliar with what you say it is. Alright. Oh! I guess I can't really do the climbing thing with the Joy-Cons, so rip me. So here's the thing I've noticed. You know, I was talking about how makers sometimes they make more than one kind of cores. Well, as streamers, sometimes we do more than one kind of content on our Twitch channel, right? Like, if you think about it, have you ever been to, like, a TV channel where they only play one show all day, every day? Like, no, surely not. Like, even in some TV shows, they mix up the presentation here and there, right? Like, take for example cartoons like Looney Tunes, for example, or Animaniacs or whatever. Like, part of it, like in the Animaniacs show, for example, they're doing Pinky and the Brain. But it's not Pinky and the Brain all the time, right? They're mixing it up, even within that show. And in the same regards, I'm not doing viewer levels all the time, I'm also doing first clears. I guess you could maybe think of, like, Pinky and the Brain as maybe being equivalent of first clears, perhaps? I don't know. And the viewer levels is like the main Animaniacs show, or maybe it's the other way around, I don't know, but regardless of how you look at it, point is that I would prefer to do more than one thing and show off more than one thing from my channel. I feel like that's good content, personally. If I was a viewer, I wouldn't want to watch the same thing for, like, you know, 6 to 12 hours or however long we end up streaming each day, right? Just like mixing it up every once in a while would be good. Granted, like, no, I do have to wonder, would people prefer it if I did like a whole hour of viewer levels and then a whole hour of like first clears or something? Like, I have no idea. I feel like, I don't know if I would want to do that personally. I feel like letting each person have their turn and then letting them have a say in the first clear thing, I feel like that's a good system, but... Also, like, in general on Twitch, I feel like usually the streamer, like, establishes what's going on and the viewers interact with the streamer and blah blah blah. You know, there's definitely going to be troublemakers in everybody's stream from time to time. That's unavoidable. But, guess what I'm trying to say is, I think if I had like an idea to specifically do something for a certain length of time and then switch to something else, like for starters, changing the stream title would help with that, right? But also like could change the scene as well. But, I don't know, like, should I consider changing what Nightbot tells people when they add a level? Like, I feel like that message is sufficient, but maybe I'm wrong. Because I don't have to always ask you guys, like, okay, what do you want to see me first clear? I could say, like, whose world record do you want me to try to steal or something, you know? Or, I could say, maybe like if the queue is closed and I want to like wrap things up and end stream soon, then I could just ask you like, not what you want to guide me towards doing, but something really basic, which could potentially just be, are you ready? Like, people just assume that's the answer, I think is really weird. Because I don't know, I'm wondering if... I guess... I was thinking, like, if there was a sort of, like, excuse that could be made for people not paying enough attention to things, I was wondering, like, I don't know. Wait, why did you give me a Goomba shoe and then take the Goomba shoe away? Like, why are there even spike blocks in this room at all? I think that's really strange. I guess it's just a sort of a regular feature that every time we go into a new room, this switch state will change or something, so maybe that's why. And just, we already have the sound effect, you might as well give us the sound effect again every single time we come into a room, I suppose. That was not giving me enough space. Why is that a boomerang check? Like, if we lose a boomerang, we're not beating the other, right? I don't know. Anyway. I guess you could maybe touch the spike wall or something accidentally. Oh man, you don't let people leave comments in your courses? Is that because you don't want them backseating each other or something? Anyway. Alright, okay, there's my face. Here's the controller. Right, so it's it's got, you know, some L and R buttons that look like that. They're like just right on top of each other. Z and non-Z. So these are the control sticks right here. There's like a pairing button. This is some sort of recording button, and then we have screenshot button, a home button. I don't know what oh, that's the settings button in the middle there. And then this is not a button, this is just a logo. And then we have like the select and start over here. So then this is the D-pad. Then we have like a gray X button, a green Y button, a blue A button, and a yellow B button. And then on the back, there's just like a switch to switch it to like PC or mobile. Right now it's on Switch, obviously. Anyway, not sure how visible a lot of that was, but anyway, let's get back to the normal gaming scene now. But yeah, normally the controller, because the D-pad, like on the here, actually some of you guys, I would imagine most of you know exactly what a Pro controller looks like, but just in case you don't, well, this is not a Pro controller, but while I'm thinking about where that is, this is a PlayStation 5 controller. This is a D-pad. And then this is like the face buttons. It's like this would normally be like an X if it was on Switch, and this would be a B down here, right? But this is actually a triangle and an X, and there's a square and a circle. Anyways, on the original PlayStation, these were like 4 different colors. There was like green, red, blue, and pink, which are the same colors for like Mario and Luigi and Toad and Toadette, right? Which is really interesting. I'm not necessarily like fixated on those 4 colors in particular, so I'm okay with these buttons that are more or less just like green, because you know blue and yellow are kind of green, and gray is just kind of neutral. But anyways, trying to figure out where that other controller of mine went. Anyways, the point is, like, if you look at this controller, like this D-pad position on the Switch Pro controller, it would be down here, and the control stick would be up there instead. So even though I don't really like this PS5 controller all that much, I do like the positioning of the D-pad. So it would be neat to potentially be able to like use this for the Switch or something, but I can't. So it's nice that I was able to get this controller to use instead with the D-pad up here instead of down there, because on the Pro 2 controller, when I was using the D-pad down here, it was actually putting a lot of pressure on my smaller fingers on my left hand, and I think moving forward, I'll have a much better endurance playing Mario each day. Alright, so let's go ahead and mark that as complete now, and then, oops. Time to go ahead and select the next person. Okay, this is Alman is here. Alman is here redeemed the lurker channel point option, so he's not going to tell me what to get a first clear on. We're just going to go ahead and play his course outright immediately. If you guys don't really care if you're here when your level's being played, you can do the same thing. You can spend some channel points for Spy plays when he wants to. Okay, so this course, I've made it to the goal room maybe like 3 times, but I keep like dying at the beginning of the goal room. I know now that it is the goal room because I've seen Takayoshi get through the goal room. So he actually did it while he was small, which is impressive. I would imagine that Evo might have like damage boosted. I don't really know for sure. It's just a theory. But anyways, oh wow, this feels so much more comfortable. Like, being able to use the D-pad and stuff, like, is just so nice. I don't really want to use the control stick for this course. I could, but it doesn't feel right. I'm just more accustomed to playing this course with D-pad. Okay. I feel like the positioning, like my hands, it feels so much better because like the input spaces are like across from each other. Like from the top side, in other words, I mean, right? Like, anyway. I think this is... I can't take damage from here on out. Okay, well, I mean... I can backtrack here, though. I guess there's one more mushroom here if I take damage again, but... hopefully I won't need to do that. I took damage way too quickly there. I don't know if I should be killing that bill just there, but whatever. This would be amazing if I managed to beat this with Toadette. Okay, so we're nearing the end of this room. We're gonna get through here, then we're basically at the goal room. There we go. Oh, I was able to pull back very smoothly thanks to this D-pad. Being so much better than the Pro 2 controller D-pad or whatever it's called. Okay, now we just need to get to this pipe and then we can damage boost the goal room. Oh. Okay, we still have, 2 minutes. No! Okay, I need to take that part more slowly. In case you're wondering, yes, this is the goal room. Yeah. That was the idea. Takeyoshi managed to get through all that as small as I was saying. I'm not sure if Evo did or not. I would imagine that Evo didn't, because Evo was, like, repeatedly backtracking for the mushroom when he would lose it, so... But I don't really know for sure. Tends not to pay huge amounts of attention to when people play levels. I don't want to get them like too spoiled a lot of the time. But sometimes when the level is like really hard, then I don't necessarily mind watching. But that doesn't necessarily mean I always have time to watch it either. Yeah, one thing about these kinds of courses is there's a lot of, like, guesswork as to like how possible it is to even like do certain like things. Like things are like really hard, but then like becomes easier if you have a power up. But the power up is usually just mushroom, and then that's it, right? And it's like damage boost or not to damage boost. That is the question. It's like I've never even like been good at doing that, anyways. I always feel like I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage for levels like this, especially if it were to be like trying to ask me to like go really fast, I suppose. I feel like I would perform very poorly. Okay, I'm really liking how consistent I am with my D-pad, like, input timing. Feeling so much better than with the Pro Controller, to be honest. Like, because when I was trying to jump across those bullets, I feel like my consistency was not there. And now it is. It's just such a great feeling. Okay, that was me forgetting to not do that part that way. Right. Anyways, I feel like my wrist is actually hurting a little, though. I don't really think it's necessarily the controller's fault. It might just be... Maybe I'm just starting to get tired. I don't know. Or maybe it is the level's fault. Or maybe just this controller's maybe not the best for supporting the wrist, maybe. I don't know. I could maybe try, like... I don't know, maybe I could try changing the inputs a little bit. The button mapping. Oh, that's right. I could try turning on 4-button direction, see if that helps at all. It might, I don't know. I think about I was doing it before in SMB Style, so why not now? Yeah, maybe I'll be able to move more intentionally this way. Oh! Wait, where's the next mushroom? I guess it's too far away. Oh, man. Hey there, Jelly Beans. You do? Oh. Jelly Beans is, I've ran into this chatter and another streamer's channels. This is this person's first time chatting here. If you guys don't know, I found this really fun game. Wait, where is it? There it is. Called Magicat. And I asked a streamer to do it by sending him channel points, and he played it, and I think me and Jaylee have been watching him play that. He didn't give it as high of a rating as I did, but I really like that game a lot. I'm glad that I was able to watch a streamer finally play that game for the first time. Anyways, I'm planning on having a whole bunch of people play my Super World when it's ready, including him. So that's kind of hype. But Usually, that guy plays more RPGs than he plays platforming games, as I recall. Anyway, but he's been playing Celeste. He did so good in Celeste, a lot better than I did. So I would imagine he will probably do just fine on the new Super World that I'm making. Ah. I love the cats. Wait, which cats? the Magic Cat? I mean, I guess maybe I sometimes look like I'm a cat. People say my beard looks like a cat or something. Anyways. My camera is like not taking up much space on the screen. It's like about the size of like a red coin. And like the pink coin pouch or red coin pouch, whatever you want to call it. You use they're alternatively called key fragments, and you can construct a whole key by collecting them all. Yeah, I think this course is hurting my wrist a little, even though I am using the new, more comfortable controller. This course is still proving to be a hand buster, even with a better controller. So I'm gonna have to give it just maybe like a couple of more attempts, but I think if next time I play this, I might actually beat it. It's just, yeah, this is just not, I can't keep grinding this today. It's just gonna ruin my ability to play everybody else's course. I think we're at the point where we have to backtrack. Because I need the mushroom. I'm not sure if it was Jaylee or for somebody else. Remember, somebody was saying something about, I think it might have been less money, more problems, or I feel like it was one of you two, perhaps, that was like asking me about Cat Quest 3 or whatever. And I do remember seeing a streamer playing some of the Cat Quest games. But anyway, I'm not like, necessarily like all in on like any genre at any given point in time. Like even when I was playing like a lot of like the team strategy games, I was still doing a good chunk of like RPG gaming during that time period, even if it was like my main genre at the time. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like I've always had like been like playing more than one genre in my gaming history at a time. Oh no! Oh, why am I so bad? Okay, well, we're in the goal room. We are at 1 hit point though, which was not my goal. Wanted to get here with 2 hit points. I'll probably be able to manage it next time I play this level. Or this course, I guess I should call it. Oh, I did it! That was gonna be my last try today. Oh. You don't, you enjoy watching this, watching people play this, Jaylee, but you don't actually play this game yourself, do you? But in any case, if you did want to like pass around maker codes to people, you're more than welcome to do that, of course. Those are my maker codes, although that first one has nothing to do with the Mario Maker 2. That first one is from Levelhead. I have it currently sorted in order of whichever account has the most codes uploaded, basically, or yeah, courses uploaded, levels, whatever you want to call it, stages. Anyways, wow. I'm wondering if he had asked me to draw for him yet on there. I guess not. Okay. I don't have an IOU comment there, but he might want me to draw on it later. Can expect that, I suppose. Lucky to Seesaw Skies. Oh, my leg kind of hurts a little, or maybe a lot. Hold up. I forgot I was using the camera. I need to look at my leg for a moment here. Let's see. I'm not sure why it's hurting. Guess I'll do some stretching. Precision, KaizoLite to... I mean, I don't care what's a low clear rate and what's a high one, but let's see here. Oh, wow. That is really low, dude. I don't think I should try to play that. Am I showing up on camera correctly? I guess so. Yeah, maybe I should play like the first one. I mean, at 2% is not like out of this world, right? And then maybe if I do well enough on it, then you can do number 2 later. Wait, you want the newest? The newest isn't what you just mentioned. It's okay. It's a similar theory. Okay. Looks like a revival cheat and did not beat your clear check time. Oh yeah, Easy Plays. He played my newest upload, but then but actually I tried to upload the sub 20 seconds clear check time course or version of the course because I beat it twice, but the second time I cleared it, the clear check time didn't register as a better time. So I ended up deleting the course and made some like really simple changes. Just added like a bunch of extra coins and then cleared it again with the sub 20 seconds clear time because it was like 30 seconds clear time. I was like, man, that's kind of slow. That's why I tried to beat it again. But anyways, dude, the guy beat it and he didn't even give it a like. I was like, okay, that's further incentive for me to just re-upload it. Guy, the first clear didn't even like it. I was like, yeah, kind of embarrassing. And then it took me 30 seconds when it's only like a 20-second level. But anyway, I've been uploading to like some demo levels, I guess you could say, recently, while I'm still like trying to get my hard stuff clear checked for my super world. It's a lot of bouncing. I'm not used to doing this much bouncing. There's a bunch of secrets in the level. Oh, I mean like in here maybe? So did you play the original SMB3 then, Noodle? I remember there was like a Goomba shoe level, and then like the game didn't even like let you bring the Goomba shoe to like a new stage. I was so disappointed about that. Whoa. That was on Land 5. They kind of have repeated this sort of like power-up that you can't bring to another stage thing in Wonder with the blob transformation. You can transform into a blob in Wonder. I really liked transforming into a blob. I thought that was awesome. But unfortunately, you can only do it for like the area where you're trying to get the whatever it is, like this flower thingy or something. I don't know, Wonder challenge thingy or whatever in the world it is. Like it's not even like for the entire stage that you can do it. It's only for the challenge run thing. So it's like even more restricted than the Goomba shoe was, except, well, it was in more than one challenge. I don't remember how many it was in, but maybe like 2 or 3 or something, maybe more, I don't know. I haven't really like 100%ed a Wonder yet, but I do plan on at least trying to do that. I don't know if I'll actually end up doing it or not. I'm actually making the super world that I'm doing right now is the Wind Flag super world. The SMB Style is doing the lapping Goomba shoe in particular. I did make a castle Goomba shoe course like a long time ago now, called Coin Grab Gauntlet number 10. You might enjoy playing that course, I suppose. You have to go around collecting like 66 coins. There's like an easy and a hard mode version. It has at least one Koopaling in it. Oops. Anyway, yeah, for my Wind Flag Super World though, I'm trying to use lots of raccoon suit levels for the SMB3 style in particular. But anyway, might end up returning to the Goomba shoe for some reason or another in the next super world that I'm going to be working on, which will be the Spy Brother account. But I don't think the Goomba shoe will be like a star of the show in that super world. It's the star of the show, at least for the SMB3 style, is actually going to be the frog suit. But I want to like give the frog suit like different stuff to use, so it makes sense to like use the Goomba shoe at least a little bit. Like, I figure we're gonna force the player to like have the frog suit all the time, theoretically, maybe. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that exactly, but I forgot to switch shoes. Like, I mean, I want to do checkpoints, but I don't know how to do like a frog suit check exactly. Like, could you like tell the difference between like a big Luigi and Frog Luigi? Like, I don't know. If there's a way to figure that out, then that would be awesome to know. But, I mean, I could definitely tell the difference between, like, big/frog Luigi and then the small Luigi, because you can just use progressive power-ups for that, right? To check that kind of stuff. But, anyway. Like, I think I remember somebody said he was using a lag detector in his level. I might end up looking that up on YouTube. Trying to figure out how to use a lag detector and maybe try to do that for my frog levels. I don't know. I guess it depends on what it even requires for you to install one of those in your level. I feel like if it's a big, huge hassle, maybe I shouldn't do it, but we'll see. Oh, you really have to go really... How do you... Man, that bounce. You want a bigger jump for the frog suit? I haven't really, like, been making frog suit levels, to be honest, so It'll be an interesting change of pace for me. I'm thinking about maybe making all the frog levels be like forest levels. So the players are gonna have to like guess whether or not they're gonna have to be interacting with water. I don't know. I have various ideas of what I might do with it. I didn't realize there was a platform there. Not that it really helps me at all, but... There we go. Okay, like, this might be cheese, but, like, maybe... You jump on this guy, because he's coming out of the pipe, and then... Oh! Oops, I bonked. I didn't want to bonk. Oops. Accidentally jumped out. Oh! Oh! You probably see what I'm doing though, right? I'm trying to like get onto that grinder up there near that pipe this way instead of trying to do that really crazy long jump over. Oops. Ah, whoops. What do you mean it won't work? Oh, I almost had it. There we go. See, that worked. That's what we call an unbeliever, chat. Well, we didn't get to keep the flapping shoe, unfortunately, but still seems like a win to me. Oh, this seems tricky. Oh, is this just the big coin route? Where are we going? Oh, dude, I can't see very good there. I missed 2 secrets in the first part. I mean, with how hard this course is, I don't necessarily mind missing secrets. Although, if you want me to replay the level, that's potentially on the table. You can just send me or make a code and remind me that I missed some stuff. I don't know, I wish Nintendo would, like, help track that stuff for us. Whoops. Like, if our courses could, like, tell people, like, the big coins that they collected, like, show, like, sort of, like, how many they're missing, that would be awesome. I would love that. It would make, like, super world construction so much easier. In a way. Oops. Like, why should we have to, like, tell people this is exactly how many bitcoins are in this, course? And, you know, have fun looking for them or whatever. Like, the game could just put that in the course automatically. Even if it's, like, something that's opt-in by the maker, I feel like that would be huge. Wait. What? Okay. Oh! Oh, rude. Okay. Oh! Okay. And by root, I was talking about the blaster, not the maker, in case that's unclear. Alright, Here's like continuing to throw Goombas at me. Oops. I was not looking at the top of the blaster, okay? That's why I tried to do that. I should have pulled back my jump, but I didn't. Alright, whoops. Okay, but like, you don't even like, okay, if you don't even give us red coins to grab though, like it's not the same thing, you know what I mean? Because like I said, the game tracks the red coins for you, whereas it doesn't track the bitcoins, unfortunately. Plus, like, shouldn't you like put in a comment telling people how many bitcoins are in your course? Because I know I did that. I mean, maybe I didn't do it for all my courses, but anyway. Like, if it means that much to you, I think you should tell people how many coins are in the course in a comment. So they can just start keeping track of it from the start. I mean, like, besides, other people can be playing your courses potentially besides streamers. Aren't they gonna want to know? Wow! Okay, well, a little bit of a surprise, but nothing, you know, intentionally overwhelming. So that's fine. Oops. I was expecting to be higher than that. I didn't think I was gonna slam into that other grinder so quickly. Whoops. What is wrong with me? I keep thinking I'm using the flapping shoe. Alternating between regular shoe and flapping shoe is giving me throwing me for a loop, I guess you could say. Even though I'm not really a fan of the heel shoe at all, like I kind of liked how for Revival Cheatin's shoe course, he made the flapping shoe be the heel shoe and the regular shoe be the green one. I liked how like I was able to like count on like a different appearance to the shoe, like color-wise, like meant like whether or not it had a wing. So I thought that was a really neat idea. Oops. Accidentally pressed ZL. I'm not saying that I would definitely do that in SMB3, but I would like to be able to do that if Nintendo would just like give us a different like option to like make this shoe look different. Like, anyway, I'm just being nitpicky. I just really hate heeled shoes. I think they're terrible shoe design choice. Anyway. Yeah, the boot is definitely cuter than heel, absolutely, like no question about it. But they could give us some other shoes, like as cute as the shoe or not. Like, they can do better than a heel, that's for sure. That's my point. Oh, okay, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know, I just like... The wings themselves are like, they don't stand out very much on a lot of the levels that you would play. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. But that's not our fault. Yeah, because, like, if you think about it, like, there's this sort of, like, a wind-up, like, thing that's being animated, like, on the back of the shoe. And I think that actually gets replaced with your wings when you have wings. So either way, you have something white, like, towards the back of the shoe. And so it's really easy to, not focus too hard on that, and just, like, not really pay attention to which white thing it is at the back of the shoe. Whether it's wings or the little wind-up thingy. I don't even know what that thing's called. But Oops. Yeah, because the wind-up thingy is like not visible at this point now that since there's wings there. So maybe if it's just like the color of the wings was like pink or something, maybe that would be enough to clue people in. Yeah, some sort of color variation would help. And like coloring the shoe would also be huge. Like they like so much brown in this game, right? Like lots of like brown ground blocks. Why not have like a brown shoe too? Might not be a bad idea. Okay. Made it through the door with the key and the shoe. Oh! And okay, I almost forgot. Okay. And there's gonna be another one of these jump scares. Wait, where are we going? Wait, what? Okay, I'm confused. I don't know where I'm going. I guess we gotta go up. Okay, yeah, we gotta go up. It seemed, that pipe there on the right was a little bit confusing. Like I was like, I shouldn't have been looking at the pipe, but I was like thinking like maybe something's gonna like fall down and I'm gonna be able to go into the pipe, but no, that makes no sense. I guess it was just meant to be decorative. I'm not sure if it was like meant to like potentially like mess us up mentally or something or not, but I guess it did that, at least for me anyway. Oh, well, that's not good. I guess I'm dead. Yeah, I can tell that we gotta go up, like, around the middle of the course. Like, I could see the platform that we could jump on, since I rewinded it, but I was, like, very distracted and not looking at that originally. Also, like, I probably would have, like, remembered, maybe, but then, like, or, I don't know, like, maybe I just forgot because kind of been, like, talking instead of playing, and, like, failing to get back to... I mean, I'm playing, but I'm not meeting my personal best distance, and... Anyway. Ugh. Keep messing up my jumps. That was too much of a diagonal. There's like... You can land on the grinder, like, and get a variety of different bounces. Huge variety. Depending on the angle. Oh, no! Wonder was the first game that Noodle 100%ed? What? You mean the first Mario game they 100%ed, right? Weren't you just talking about 100%ing a bunch of other games too that weren't even Mario based, or was I misunderstanding something? It's hard to quantify what like doing a 100% run in like SMB3 would be, but if your reckoning was just like beating all of the stages qualifies as 100%, then I've definitely done that. I've also like speedran the game too, in a way, like using a whistle to get all the way to map 8, like, with, you know, from map 1. I guess they call that like an any percent speedrun or something like that. Anyway, let me pause this real quick. Well, they've changed a lot of stuff. I'm not sure. I mean, like, definitely, like, I feel like they've excluded things visually, and I know they have definitely changed some of the sounds. Like, the coin collection sound effect is, like, a fraction of the duration that it used to be, for example. Oh, that was tough. Okay, well, we got green mushrooms and the door. I guess that means we're done. Okay. There might have been a secret in the gold room, I'm not sure. I wasn't really looking very hard. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, it kind of looked like maybe there could have been one in there. Not sure if that grinder is high enough for me to jump onto it. Maybe it's not. But if it is, then I think there could be a secret up there. Anyway, that was loads of fun. I don't imagine that took me a particularly long time to beat. Anyway, you started 100%ing with Wonder though? Oh, okay. I didn't realize Wonder was already 2 years old or whatever. I guess I've been slacking off on playing that game. Maybe I'll play some more of it in the near future. But I wanna, you know what? Now that I think about it, on Monday I'm supposed to be doing variety. So what I usually do is I play like a little bit of Mario Maker, then I switch to something else or something like that. I've been trying to grind the lost levels, but maybe I can just make it be like an all Mario Monday and do some Wonder as well. When I'm done with the lost levels, I want to try and grind out like maybe Windswept or something like that. I've been playing a little bit of Windswept here and there. I've been enjoying that. There's a lot of other platforming games I could potentially be playing on Monday as well. I want to make sure I take Wednesdays and Thursdays off from doing any kind of platforming game. I don't want to be playing platforming games 6 or 7 days a week. That's too much. Anyways, but I feel like 4 or 5 days a week, and sometimes 3 if I'm not feeling very good, I think is fine. So, yeah, that was not too bad. For as hard as it was, I think I did pretty okay. So we got 2 out of 5. You know what? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Since you told me it's 2 out of 5, that means you were keeping track. We'll put in a comment. Now, I know I got the big coin way up high, and one near the start as well, also up pretty high. So I am remembering 2, I don't necessarily remember a 3rd. So we're gonna go ahead and take your word for it and just say that I collected 2 of the coins. Including this one. Why don't I just put the comment here? And if I do this, I say I got this 30 and that easier to spot 50. Now you'll be reminded that I'm still missing 3 of the big coins then. I'll put require course to clear review. You would prefer me to do that, right? Or actually, well, I think it'd be okay if we didn't have it require course to clear review, wouldn't it? Or shoot, no, maybe we should have it. Yeah, let's just keep it marked. There, now we will have to beat it in order to see that comment. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to mention my name on Twitch, though. Well, I can remove the coin counting comment later. Oops. There, I can do that. That way you'll know, make sure you remember who 636 is. Okay. There's 6 secrets? Oh, well, anyway, whatever. What's the queue looking like right now? We still have a whole bunch of abandoned levels. Yeah, nobody else coming in. Alright, we got State of Zen up next then. He's a bit too easy. Wow, what is this? Time for a fight mid-flight. SMBU, or NSMBU, below 2% with your second course already. Of course, that was like, what is it, like a year afterwards? Almost, well, no, not even, well, there's like half a year. Half a year later. So you must have gotten a lot better at the game. Is the one with the 2 Koopas from an alternate Nintendo account? Yeah. You can type !codes. That's probably what's confusing you. I mean, I've been... Look, I have 4 different Nintendo accounts. They're all in the same family NSO account. The very first code there is not Mario Maker, that's Levelhead. So unless you play Levelhead, that code is meaningless to you. But the other 4 codes are all Mario Maker codes. But the first code is listed first because it's the code with the most uploads. It has 130 level uploads. So 636 is the one with the second most at 100. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure right now which account has more. Unique Ray or Wind Flag, but when I finish my next round of like uploads, try to wrap up the Super World, the Wind Flag account should have more uploads at that time. Wow, this is crazy tough. This is like a... You might want to ask the maker for a clear video tough. What? Okay. I think I can do this. For some reason, I keep like not doing the momentum correctly there. There we go, that's better. Oh! Okay, well, maybe I didn't need to twirl from that Goombrat to the other one. I feel like I do a lot of, like, unnecessary, like, twirling and stuff. I don't mind Kaizo levels feeling like whatever they happen to feel like. I'm like never like very good at them though, just because I am like not a consistent player. So like once I like do something correctly, I'm not gonna like repeatedly do it correctly. Even if I try to, I'm not gonna be totally successful in my attempts to repeatedly do the thing correctly, basically is what I'm trying to say. Alright. It's the same reason why I'm not good at like team precision. Or in like team music, stuff like that. I suppose if I were asked to take your course and make changes to it and re-upload it, one change I would make is this third Goomba. He would have a fourth Goomba, you know, right next to him. It'd be like 1 or 2 spaces to the right. Just let the player like bounce off of that, maybe? Like a different Goomba, so that way you're not just automatically dead. Wait a minute. Seems like you could cheese that, maybe. I don't know if it's really cheese or not, but... Oh! Like, you could follow through the route that the snake is going in and jump up from there, I feel like, rather than going over. Anyways, hitting these mystery blocks seems to be optional. So technically, I could probably do something like this. Go faster. Yeah. Seems like there's nothing wrong with that. But, I don't know, maybe it would hurt my momentum. I guess another thing I could try doing would be to maybe do this. And I don't think that really is very helpful, is it? I'm not sure. I don't think that's working very good. Yeah, well, you're kind of weird, JPK. You're like one of the many like Mario Maker 2 players that like still enjoys playing like these like really competitive kinds of levels. Like, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but in 2019 there were a lot more people playing this game. And I really feel like the teams kind of like made a lot of those more casual players that were like more like my skill level, just made them quit. Like these teams did, because like their courses were like way too popular and just everywhere in this game, and like players just kind of felt like they couldn't get away from it. My way of getting away from these kinds of courses is just like going to detailed search and just playing courses from, you know, random players, kind of like myself. But to each their own, I suppose. And I think it's very disappointing that a lot of people gave up, but I like to think that I certainly wasn't the reason why that happened. And other people would prefer to think that they also are not the reason why it happened, or at least that they didn't contribute to it. But I think they would be lying to themselves if they thought that. You know, assuming that they would be the people that would make courses like this. Not that I'm trying to shame anybody. I'm just saying, you know, the competitiveness got to other people that probably were being too competitive themselves and just didn't get good. And, you know, I failed to get good, but I didn't let it get to me, you know? But other people, they did let it get to them because they were being competitive. So it's kind of their fault that they gave up, in a way, but That isn't to say that like the people that made these kinds of levels don't share a little bit of blame, because they do. Ah! Anyway. It's like a lot of people, they try to like chase like acknowledgement, I guess. And one way they can like get acknowledged in their minds is by you know, doing what other people are doing who have already been acknowledged. Is hitting the switch important? I don't know, it might be. But there's no like clear sign right away that it is important. Maybe it'll be important later. Or, well, it does let you wall jump off of those barrier blocks, and then, okay, so maybe it is important. I just forgot about that part, perhaps. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Wait, what? Okay, I guess I was supposed to keep going right? Okay. The momentum, like, requirements, this course are pretty rough to deal with, I feel like. Oh, I ended up jumping on that one Goomba. Oh, I was supposed to wear that helmet? No way. What was I even supposed to do with the helmet after I wore it? Okay, I'm starting to get really confused. Ah. Oh, he says there was a problem because the shell that I hit earlier, it was like not going very fast. And so it didn't trigger the spiny shellnet to drop. Oh! Well, this might not be good. Might not be good enough. Okay, so we want that POW. Okay. Gotcha. I'm having fun investigating the course that the Kentucky Crab Doubler built. I wouldn't say that I'm having fun actually playing the course. No, that's definitely an exaggeration. But just, like, I'm doing more than one thing at the top right now, right? Like, some streamers will say that I'm just having fun just talking with my viewers, you know, and maybe that's true for them. That's not true for me. Like, I'm not just gonna have fun just because I'm talking to you guys. But that doesn't mean that I'm incapable of having fun talking to you guys either, right? But it's just not like a typical or like an expected experience, let's just put it that way. For me, personally. It's like not the reason I would stream. Like for me, the reason why I'm streaming is to share course ideas with everybody else. Like, whether it's me receiving course ideas or sending them to you guys, I want to have that exchange of course ideas. That's the main reason why I stream Mario Maker 2 so much. Ever since 2019, I haven't been streaming all the time throughout all that history because there was a time where I felt like very overwhelmed by just Mario Maker like community like just being the way it's been, but in recent times I've wanted to just come back to it despite of the way it is, you know, and just deal with it because I kind of like have a lot to like share with the community, And the community apparently is like not like running out of stuff to share with me. It's just sometimes it's a little bit hard to just sort of like break the bad news of people that their levels are like not as good as they think they are, like without like completely hurting their feelings, you know, or whatever I'm trying to say. Like, you know, part of the reason why I play detailed search too is just to like, well, I could have like maybe done a wall jump cancel, I mean a ground pound cancel and a wall jump combo there, but I'm not sure if that would have been like okay. It would have solved like the short-term issue, but not sure if it would have been okay in the long run. Anyways, as I was saying, like sometimes the stuff from detailed search is better than viewer levels, or it might just be like easier. And I feel like one of the things that I especially want people recognizing as viewers is I want them to recognize that their levels are harder than the detailed search levels that I'm like beating. Like I just want them to like acknowledge that and notice it sort of situation. Like if they wanted to get like first clears from detailed search, they could probably do so themselves, you know? Because they made like these really hard levels that I'm like struggling to beat. So I'm not necessarily like daring you to like steal my world records or I mean my first clears, but I mean if you really want to, yeah, absolutely. Although I have definitely been known to dare you guys to steal my world record, yes, that is true. Although I kind of have stopped doing it because people tend to like not really care about that. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to knock these things down? Oh, I might be in trouble if I need to do that. Oops. What is happening? Oops. Bro, like, how am I even supposed to do that? If I already missed my chance, going left or right. That feels really difficult. The older ones were rough. Yeah, I think one course of mine that was like a really rough, it was a lot older than your course. But in my history, okay, one of the very first courses that I tried to build was kind of like a snowy catsuit auto-scroller collecting coins. As you can imagine, I did not have the skill to build that course. But, I just made a normal, like, snowy exploration catsuit course instead. But I did make a Super Mario World style, like, default size, like, coin collection course, like, auto-scrolling and, like, reset doors. And I think it's a pretty big hit, in general. Like, not everybody likes it, of course, you know, because, you know, Madka's bad or whatever, but, you know, it's an expert-rated course, so it's really not, you know, super difficult. It's not, like, it's not even, like, high. Like, I mean, what I mean to say is it's not close to normal or close to super expert. It's, like, firmly in expert territory. So I think that's why people would be more likely to be Madka's bad. Anyway, so you're gonna need this helmet so you can make those blasters fall down. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. Even when I made like my first course, like I just kind of thought like a lot of players, they just like are impatient players, and that's why they died a lot. And while that's kind of true, the grim fact of the reality is like in this game, people will give up on a course if it's too different. That's part of the reason why I enjoy playing Detailed Search so much, is because those courses tend to be pretty different on average, because they're courses that people gave up on because they were different. So, in a way, it makes the uncleared levels, like, really interesting for me, personally. But can be very disappointing for... Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do! Like, a lot of other players, like, they're just... I feel like they're not gonna get as much out of the game, because they just... They're being too dismissive of stuff that's different, I guess, is one way of putting it. Like, people are being, like, levelists, I guess, if you want to call it that. Like, obviously they're not being racists, but they want to, like, play, like, very specific kinds of levels, and they don't want to play other kinds of levels that aren't the kinds that they like. So if anything doesn't match what they want, they're not gonna play it. And when collectively, like, the whole community, like, doesn't play, like, you know, courses that are, like, pretty unique, then that just kind of makes those courses, like, just essentially be not very popular, not any particularly good reason. Now, okay, before I do anything else, I want to... What? No! I'm walking it through in my head and thinking, like, there's a semi-solid there, and I should, in theory, be able to jump up there, but I don't know what happens if I try to do that. But I'm assuming that's not what we're supposed to do, but I don't know. Maybe... I'm trying to, like... I can't really, like, point with my fingers or whatever. I'm trying to, like, point with Toadette, and it's blowing up in my face. 45 shells levels is probably my hardest level, he says. Nerfed it and added checkpoint. If you guys are wondering, why am I spending so much time grinding this level, not taking it seriously, blah blah blah, whatever you're thinking, okay. I have 4 Mario Maker 2 accounts, right? And I'm almost done with making a super world for my 3rd account, the Wind Flag account, and so as such, like, I basically, what am I trying to say? On my Spy Brother account, I want to make NSMBU Style levels. Like, this, you know, roughly falls into the realm of Kaizo levels. So this is, like, not necessarily the kind of course that I would build, but it's more or less the genre of course that I would like to build for some of the courses in the 4th super world, or 4th account super world that I want to make, the Spy Brothers super world. I want to make a bunch of frog suit courses, I want to make a bunch of icy 3D world courses, and I want to make a bunch of NSMBU. Yeah, you just get stuck if you jump up here. I thought so, I just wanted to make sure that it was a waste of time jumping up there. Okay. Anyways. Oh. But yeah, I feel like if I was only playing viewer levels, I would just quit playing the game. So anybody that's, like, been playing viewer levels since 2019 and only viewer levels on stream, you've got a lot of determination, a lot of stubbornness that I guess I just don't have. Because I kind of, like, quit streaming this game because I was tired of doing viewer levels, and, like, in recent months I was like, you know what, it doesn't have to be, like, only doing viewer levels, I can mix it up, you know? We can do the viewer input thing, and I can catch a break from viewer levels, you know, and do detailed search stuff too, and so that's what I've been doing. I've really been having a great time of it, in general. Like, I do want to play, like, some of, you know, Kentucky Crab Doubler's car courses, or, you know, 3D World Goomba Shoe course, if you want to call it that. But I feel like, you know, I want to play all of his levels. It's just the same with a lot of you guys. Like, it can wait, right? I can't play every single course, you know, just as soon as somebody shows up. Even if I could do that, then they just leave and forget I exist afterwards or something, right? And so we kind of like slow things down a little bit by having me doing detailed search and whatever. I don't know. Not necessarily trying to slow things down, but it's like something that I wasn't thinking about. Like in 2019, there were moments where like I was not a popular enough streamer, and I would just like play all the relatively easy courses from like 1 or 2 people, and then boom, then they just left and like never came back again. And what I could have been doing is like having them participate with like different like mini games, if you want to call it that. Like tell me what the playing detailed search or whatever is what we're doing now is a mini game, for example. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of an exaggeration to call it a mini game, but whatever. Just some way of like getting the viewer input is important, I suppose. You don't necessarily have to be playing a game to give input. What? No, why did I jump up like that? I'm playing so poorly! I was doing the spin jump and I was super nervous about doing the spin jump, so that's my excuse for going up too high there. Maybe it depends on the player or the streamer or whatever, right? Like maybe some people can get away with like doing the same thing all the time, and maybe they won't have to worry about getting burned out. But that's one reason why people talk about like being careful about burnout, because if you're not shaking things up, then it can happen faster, I guess. I feel like I'm lowering the clear rate, but I don't really care. Like, I know I'm bad at NSMBU, that's exactly why I'm playing this course. My helmet! You play new courses and you do viewer levels and you make your own levels. And I've been doing the level building thing, but I don't think I have the personality for level building or something. Or maybe it's just that the viewers don't want to watch me play my levels. Either the people that want to play them don't want to get spoiled, you know, which is probably true, or like, or if it's different to viewers' reason, then the reason would be that they just aren't interested in playing those kinds of courses at all, and so they wouldn't be interested in watching somebody build it, supposedly. Or at least they think that they wouldn't be interested in it, and just don't care to try to prove themselves wrong, I suppose. Oops. Or I'm not sure if that's the right way to phrase it, but whatever. Anyway, come on! That's why I was spin jumping, because it feels like it comes out so slowly. Like I'm ready to jump at it, and it's not ready to come out. My inconsistency with like what I'm doing is like making this course like very infuriating, I just realized. I think it's mostly the fault of this. flapping flimsy lift. Like flimsy lifts like really mess me up a lot with the timing. Major timing issue. And flimsy lift, the flapping version of the flimsy lift can be even harder to deal with. Okay. There we go. Finally! That shouldn't have taken me that many attempts to get back here. That's crazy. I'm so sorry, chat. Oh, well, at least that was the end. As you could see, it's very likely that my NSMBU Kaizo style levels for my Spy Brother account are not going to be particularly hard, right? Because I just don't have the skill for this kind of stuff. But I'm working on it. Anyways, but yeah, if you guys are thinking about playing the Wind Flag Super World, just keep in mind I'm going to have easy, medium, and hard difficulty courses. Probably most of you will never be able to beat one of my medium difficulty courses, I'm guessing. Just because you hate clear conditions and you want checkpoints or whatever, which is fine. But the Spy Brother account, the Super World is going to be all checkpoints courses. So, and not only that, but I am going to make an effort to make the easy and the medium difficulty courses easier, if I can. We'll see what happens. Or maybe I won't make any change to the medium, I'm not sure. But at the very least, I want the easy ones to be easier. We'll see what happens with that. Like, even if it not, like, stuff gets particularly easier, like, the duration of the courses might be shorter on average, because I'm thinking about, and this is no guarantee, but I might make the courses be like have a time limit of like 4 minutes, which is 240 seconds. So there's a pretty decent. I don't know. I might have. I'm still far away from. Like basically, what I want to do is I'm just gonna start making courses, and then I'm gonna build a super world around the courses instead of the other way around. We'll see how it goes. I could end up making like 60 levels and like 20 of them don't go into the super world, for example. But all of them would be planned to go in the super world. Oh. You like a Goomba drawing? Not sure which one you're referring to. Was it on this course? Oh yeah. He's upside down. Yeah, I did see that. I just forgot about it like way too quickly. Anyways, alright. Sweet. Is this supposed to be Starry? You missed an R. Wario has kidnapped all the pizza. Collect enough coins to get it back. I feel like you could have said captured all the pizza. That probably would have been better. Anyway, snatched would have been another decent word, I suppose. Snatched would have probably been better, but yeah. Captured would have been fine. And very more similar to kidnapped than snatch would be, but gotta grab the 250 big boys. For the 5 biggest of coins. Alright, let's go in the door. It's like, is there gonna be some sort of warp back to the start? I'm guessing so. A mushroom does not like me. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna want those pink coins. Oh, well, actually, I'm not sure how to get to them. What? I'm switching controllers again. Oh, just look at that. That controller is starting to run out of battery power. Alright, there's our first, the biggest of coins. I don't really need that, do I? Well, I could use it to get up there, I suppose, but I think that's probably just cheese. Well, how would I hit this? Need another shell. There's something else up there. I didn't even see what it was. Anyway. Hey, it's another shell. Hello there, shell. Come here. Pipe not passable. The way you designed this course, it reminds me ever so slightly of Magicat. There's like going to space level or stage in that game, and it's got a bunch of green stuff. Pretty similar in appearance to this. Usually when people use this tile set, they don't do it for the visuals, they do it for the poison water. And like a normal goal, I guess. Maybe they mix in the daytime version of this tile set. Get players going back and forth. I did not successfully jump up to that coin. Okay, I got it anyways because invisible vine. I'm gonna kill this plant, and then what is the thwomp gonna do for us? I don't even know. I didn't even check out that pipe yet. Oh, never mind, the... Killed the thwomp too. I guess I should have known that would happen. Woo-wee! Okay, well, that was back at the start. Okay, so we got the one at the start now. I did not mean to go in there just now. This was my attempt to make a more exploration-focused Mario Maker level, it says. Okay. Oh! Let's go see what's over here. We're gonna bring a shell there. A lot of players really struggle to, like, not panic when it comes to Clear Edition courses. Not sure if you're one of those people or not, but anyway. Where am I going? Need a shell. Can't I just get one from this pipe or nah? Don't think so, actually. Alright, there's a shell. Come here, shell. There we go. Wait, where am I taking this shell? I forgot. Oh, I need to take it across there, but... Oh, I can't. Wait, what? Now hold up, I don't... It's starting to become a puzzle-solving course, I guess. Wait a minute, can't I just go through here? I probably can, can't I? Okay. No, because this one is really hard to get to, right? It's like I had to do a shell jump just to get up here. Unless there's some other way I'm unaware of. Huh. I could check that pipe again, but... No, it's not even possible. Did I forget this section, maybe? No, we did that. Oops. I'm afraid that I'm about to die. Trying to think here. So there's the locked door. Oh, I took damage and I lost a shell? Ah, that's kind of annoying. Where does this pipe go? This pipe lets me go up here, but not with a shell. I mean, besides it... I mean, but I don't have the height for that, right? Like... I mean, if there was... I guess... I can't really jump from there to there. It's a problem. Wow, this course might be more than I know how to handle. Yeah, I'm about to time out. What was I missing? I'm assuming the locked door simply led us to the last 50 coin, but... guess I have no way of knowing for sure. I'm starting to get way too tired here. Oh, I can't function. Okay, let's just calm down for a minute. So this is the coin that I did not collect. If we just do a big jump over here... Why is there a regular brown door there? There was a Koopa, there was a dry Koopa, Troopa, otherwise known as dry bones. I don't understand where I can possibly go at this point. I feel like I've been places. I feel like I've cheesed things in very minor ways. And... I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't beat it! Give me a hint. Yeah, give me a hint. Oh. Oh, I didn't see those platforms before. Am I supposed to jump from the vine over there? I could see it on the More Info tab. Is that the hint to do something else with the vine? I'm wondering if maybe the red coins are not supposed to be collected, potentially. There we go, now we're up here. Oh, it's another Buzzy Beetle. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay, yeah, we can use the Buzzy Beetle on this coin. Okay. Alright. Oops. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not trying to, like, play slowly. I'm obnoxiously tired right now. So I'm drowsy at the moment. Okay. There's a door here, which I may need to reset this pipe for. Let's just grab this coin first. What am I doing? I'll get through this. I'll get through for sure. Oh. Ouch. Please don't die, Toad. Please don't die. I'm a Toad anyways. I don't know. I'm gonna have to start the room over again. Well, I would prefer not to have spawned those plants in, but... No, what am I doing? It's fine, just do everything else, and then get the coin, do the hard things first, whatever, okay. And come back for this coin later, I guess, or... Yeah. I'm gonna defeat this Thwompum plant first. Man, what do I keep crouching for? Alright. Tricky course. Oh, that scares me. Okay. So, I think we need to go through here next. And that is where I want to go. I don't have the red coin yet. There we go, got the coin. Got the other coin. Now I can leave. Trying to remember where I was supposed to go. Did I not go through here yet? Yes, I need to go here. Oops, well, I messed that up. There's no point in going that way, is there? But come on, Toad. You can do this. Oops. There we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. Right there. I think that's not how I originally did it, but whatever. Oh, maybe it was. I know for sure I got this coin. How else would I have gotten it? I don't even know. I think I gotta like just... I don't know, I remember the red pipe is definitely not passable. Okay, I don't know, we just need that one last red coin now. Leave. I'm here, Buzzy Beetle. I need your help. The locked door is over here. That should be the big coin. Ah, the big coin's not here? Okay, well, that means I need to jump from those platforms. It's gonna be a blind jump. I don't really know where I'm going. Hopefully it'll be okay. I thought there was gonna be a route. Isn't. Oh dear. Okay, I should have done this earlier. It's kind of... Oops. What? Wait. Oh, am I supposed to go in the door? I thought I was supposed to fall down there, but, you know, it's like, you can't really see very good there, so... Clearly I was wrong. I mean, unless you really did want us to do one of those really fancy shell jumps. Which is probably not the case. We do have one, but... Like, how does this help me? I don't understand. Like, I mean, maybe I could pick up this POW and take it with me. But can I? Really, that's not something that's intended or can be done, right? Like, what? I'm so confused. Now, hold up. So... that thwomp is in my way. I thought I had the course finished. Let's see here. It was the start of the course. Okay, so the locked door only just brings you to the goal. That was not what I was expecting. That would give me someone to make sure I can get the last coin, but really I was quite wrong. Wow, my consistency is like not there. Yo-ho, JPK, what's up? Alright, oops. What is wrong with you, Toad? There we go. Knicks just won the NBA Finals. Oh. Okay. Thanks for the status updates. I had no idea that... Okay, this guy will just follow you if you turn away from him. You know what? I completely forgot that was a mechanic. Shame on me. Okay. You know what? I need to use that in a course. I despawned the tri-bones. That's so annoying. They won 53 years ago? Oh. Hey, that's a prime number. Gonna be playing Marcus course at the beginning of the next stream. Is the plan, since he is a subscriber and likes donating bits to see his levels get played. If you are a subscriber, we can come to an understanding that if you want to have me play your levels when you're not there, then I can do that. And Marcus has opted in for that, so... no need to spend channel points on it. I'm trying to think here... What am I missing? Well, I think I got this coin, but let me just double check. Yeah, okay. I used to play some of the sports games, and video games format, I mean. I think, to be honest, my favorite was football. I liked that better than basketball, but I think when it comes to like watching or maybe like the idea of playing a game, I think I would have preferred basketball. Never really preferred baseball though, for example. I do remember playing, it was like an MS-DOS like baseball game, if I remember correctly. I don't remember which one it was called. Man, that was such a long time ago. And of course, there was one on Nintendo that I played as well. Oh yeah, there's a vine here. That's how I got up here the first time. I was just having trouble remembering how it was. Right. Because you can just use the shell to get up here if you really want to. But I wouldn't really call that cheese. Okay, so... Now hold up, I'm still missing a coin. Or was it from the room I just left? I forget where the coin was. Let's see here. It's not here. I'm just gonna check this again real quick. I'm absolutely sure. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, glad I checked. My memory is like not what it should be, but that's okay. We need the green pipe, I think. Yeah. Alright, that should be clear. I'm so pleased that you gave me a course with the thwomp gimmick in it. Like, I completely forgot that in Nightground the thwomps do that. And to be honest, I have not even built a course where that's a thing, so... Wow, today has been a very productive day, hasn't it? First, do a quick little thwomp drawing, I guess. Let's see here, he's gotta have some eyes. Oh wait, those are not really the same shape, I can fix it. Or size, whatever. Think of my mouth too while we're at it. Let's see here. I know the Thwomp's teeth don't really look like this, but I don't really care. Like some of his teeth are loose or something. You can make them a little bit longer, I suppose. That's fine. Anyway, well, that'd be pretty awesome. We are doing a contest if you don't know, so maybe you could join the contest? The Discord. And granted, that's really not the best drawing, but that's okay. Why am I doing it with this size? I should make it smaller. That is such an ugly E. Okay, that's fine. I'm so bad at drawing A's. I guess that's okay. Releasing a game tool very soon. Oh, you mean like a Mario Maker level head itself? Like is something you can make games with, or are you talking about something completely different? Anyway, honestly, we should probably do something at the start of the course too. Well, just do the kind of generic. There we go. All right. Sokoban and similar games with? I've never heard of Sokoban. Maybe I should get a little refresher. Oh, yeah, I did. This would have been a long time ago, I think. Was this one of the first ones up from you I played? Maybe not. Oh! Alright. Well, we get the general idea. Okay, you can wait for the mushroom if you want. Let's do that. Am I not gonna be able to get up now? Oops. Why am I using the Joy-Cons for this? No! Okay, I almost got through there with the bigness. That would have been hype. I forgot to let go of the jump button. I mean the grab button. I don't know if this is even possible. Might be really hard. Anyway, okay. Really? Okay, so you don't really have to get the red coins in these courses, typically, but it can be helpful, I guess. I don't really remember the specifics, but I think it lets you, like, skip part of the course or something. What in the... No. Okay. Yeah, so you don't have to spin jump that, I think. But by spin jumping it, it prevents me from being able to grab the snowball. Which, anyway, could theoretically help. Come on, let me go! Well, I was able to do it as big, so surely I can do it as small too. Oh! This is scary. I guess I could try spin jumping on the chain jumps, that might help. Let go! I'm just gonna skip the coin, I guess. I feel like I need to practice that chain chomp part. That's an embarrassing way to die. Let go of me! Oh, hey! We did that part again somehow, although I guess I did it a little bit different than before. Man, I'm really not confident in my, bigness, jumping on that section. Oh, God, that is so infuriating. I don't know, how often do you even use, the, swinging claws in your courses? I feel like I'm trying hard to remember other times when you've used them. Like, surely these are the hardest swinging claws you've made me deal with so far. Oh! I wasn't paying attention! Yeah. Anyways. Let go! Oh, no. Okay. Alright. I kind of have a strap down for those yellow pipes now. I'm gonna record that just in case. Could somehow. Oh, and if you just wait there, that part actually becomes so much easier. That's actually what I did. Anyway, oh no, wasn't going fast enough. Thought I had the timing there. Apparently I didn't. Let me go! There we go. Wow. I'm surprised I lasted that long without taking a hit. You don't really need to tap for that if you really don't want to. Oops. I was like midair when I tried to jump, apparently. Whoops. I was expecting to get grabbed sooner. I guess my timing was off. Yeah, I didn't think you used them very often, but I don't think it's just like the first time either, though. I'm not entirely sure. There was this one section I remember reminded me of like chandeliers or something. It had like tracks on them. Maybe that was not actually involving swinging claws though. I was like alternating between things that I wanted to do here in my mind. Okay, well. I don't know why I'm struggling with that jump so much, but like I was able to do it on the 2-star level just fine. I don't know if that jump is even any different at all here. Maybe the block is planted one space higher than the block below it or something? I don't know. Okay. Oh, it's... Not fast enough. There. Okay. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of staying calm at the very beginning. So that's good. If I make a mistake, I can sort of recover from it. There we go. Ooh. Whatever. No! My mushroom! I think I was that an ice part? And I used that excuse that I was gonna turn around, but I couldn't because the ice... No, there's no ice here. Anyways. The wiggler part seems pretty easy. Oh wow, I might need to do a crouching jump there or something, which sounds wild because there's a mirror boat there, like what? Come on, I thought I had that. Whatever. Okay, you can just run off there? Wow, I should have realized that sooner. Okay, well... Okay, alright, that's... Okay, yeah, the crouching seems to help. Fire suit time. Okay. Oh. Oh, I was not trying to do that. Why do I even do this? Am I supposed to use a trampoline for something else? I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever, we're at the checkpoint. Everything's fine. We're gonna get a trampoline here if we want. Pretty sure jumping up here would be a mistake. Ouch! I mean, I don't know if we actually need a trampoline or a POW, maybe not. But I'd rather just, like, rush through this section, to be honest. You could use the trampoline for that part, so you could skip jumping through the spikes. And then skipping this part too. Oops. Ah, stupid momentum. Ouch! Okay. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, that was poorly timed. I don't know how I managed to do that part without taking damage before. Or maybe I just imagined that I did, I don't know. But it's probably just because I was small, right? Like, yeah, that's probably all it was. Oops. There we go. Okay, I guess we gotta go this way now. Oops. Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh. Well... That's not good. Well, okay. I was, like, not thinking straight there. I don't think there was a way to salvage that. I mean, technically, I probably could have gone all the way back to this door here, but that's just a waste of time, I suppose. Oops. Oh, whoops. Ugh. Oh, there we go. That's how to do that part. Why am I not surprised that didn't work? Anyways. Maybe I should come up with a different strat for that part. Should have done this with claw grip, I guess. Wow, for some reason I'm really struggling with this part. Bruh. There we go. I think it's like the awkwardness of the, oops. I'm trying to say, I guess we need one of those guys. Probably easier if I stand over here. What? Wait, when do I get a POW? What? Did I just get this POW? I'm confused. I don't remember another POW. You're like the trampoline could be helpful, it's not required. Like what? If I take the trampoline with me, then I don't have a POW. Like, excuse me? Oops. Oh, stupid boo. Need to be more careful. I'm getting irritated a little bit. Alright, Symposium. Thanks for hanging out with us for a while. Oops. I miss. I feel like sometimes I tunnel vision on these levels. I feel like I don't really know if that was happening or not, but maybe I was. Could explain why I didn't know where a POW was. I feel like I was taking this part faster than I really needed to. Okay. Okay, so if I throw this directly up, oops. And if I'm not careful, it's gonna do something like that. Does that mean I'm dead now? Maybe. Oops. Wow. I don't know how I goofed that up so badly. Come on, Toadette. Hmm. Bad jump that was. Like, I'm not very experienced at trying to... No, actually, I think it would just collide with the enemy now I think about it. See if you can't... It's not gonna, like, pass through them. Like, what am I thinking? It's actually so dumb sometimes. I don't know, maybe I thought because it would be on a track, maybe it would behave differently. Yeah. It's like, if I threw a shell up there, I think a shell would not be absorbed by the spike top, so I guess my line of reasoning was maybe a POW wouldn't either, but I feel like I shouldn't have let it. Maybe I never did try to do that kind of thing before in a level, I don't know. I mean, if you want to use POWs all that often, I think about it. I don't know if... I'm trying to think of... Have I ever even used a POW in one of my courses? I don't know. Okay, so that's like how you're supposed to do that. Maybe. Oops. No. That definitely wasn't how you're supposed to do that part. Wow, I'm struggling so much. Wait, what's smart? I don't recall doing anything recently deserving of being called smart. Ah! Clearly I'm messing up the timing of like when I'm going there, so that way sometimes the blue ends up being ready to hit me and other times he's not. I think the main thing I was talking about earlier was I was trying to see if we could deal with the spike tops using the POW without wasting the POW. I mean, if I had the high ground advantage, I could drop the POW on them. For sure. Oops. I don't think, like, going up is really that much of a struggle, though. Oops, wait a minute. What? I feel like I thought that was easy. Like, why did I die that time? Like, I jumped up there as big, and now I'm taking damage while I'm small? Like, I didn't take damage when I was big earlier, right? I thought because we're going sideways, like, the spike tops wouldn't have any variance for that part. But maybe I'm wrong? Or maybe I just was sloppier with my timing than I thought I was. Okay. Maybe I was sloppier with my timing than I was, I don't know. Like, I still failed, but I felt like I was, like... Oh, wow, good. Okay, well, that's not really what I wanted to have happen. Whatever, I guess I'm dead. Not yet. To be honest, I haven't even seen Yoshi anywhere. Whoops. Was I just, like, not paying attention to him at all? I feel like maybe I... Like, did I see Yoshi the last time I was playing these levels? And tried getting him? Maybe. Oh, that works. I'm gonna do that from now on. While I'm carrying the POW, because I can't really do the spin jump strat. Oh. I just saw green mushrooms. But yeah, okay, yeah, I obviously wasn't looking very hard. It's technically Yoshi's egg, it's not Yoshi, but I see your point. Like, because he's on the track or whatever it is, he's not able to come out of the egg. Oh, I guess I went too fast that time. Well, how do you like that? You've re-uploaded this multiple times? Oh, huh. So by taking Yoshi with me, I'd have extra hit points. Maybe we should give that a try. Well... That didn't work out so good. I think the star made me go slower and I wasn't expecting the lack of speed or something. There we go, that's better. I think I'd rather just not be big. Just avoid the power-up for now. No, what is the point? I should have stayed on the donut block. There we go. Can drop the POW on the way down. Talking about with the spike tops? Yeah, but they just push it. It doesn't like hurt them. I'm thinking that it might be because they have wings. Because they have wings, they count as ground. That's why the POW just like drops onto ground instead of a creature, basically. Well, there's a POW over here, I think. Oops. I have to pick it up, I guess, because I can use this one now. And the other one will let me defeat the other muncher. No! Are you kidding me? I had a feeling that might happen, but it would have made sense if I just go faster, maybe? I'm not sure. This is the 3-star version, in case you're wondering. I think I should try to get past the thwomps with Yoshi. Pretty time consuming trying to get through with Yoshi, but maybe I should just go back through it normally or something. Oops. I don't know, I mean, I guess I don't really understand, like, oh, hold up. Let me go through this again and just see if I was missing something, because I'm starting to get really annoyed with Oops. Like, the thing is, there was, like, a POW, like, in front of that muncher, but it was also in a place that was, like, completely inaccessible. Oops. My jumps are not very high here. It's no wonder we're doing like really short jumps right before that, and then high jumps afterwards. It's quite a lot of variance in what we're expected to do. Oof. Barely got through that one. Okay. Oh, a little bit too early. That's okay. Be better next time, I guess. Why am I rushing that? Oh, there's POW there. Those cloud blocks, man. Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay. Well, we have to go get that POW sooner or later. What you mean to say is we don't need to carry anything with us from one room to the next. But within the same room, yes, we might need to acquire something to do something. Oops. You know what? I think there's an easier way to do that. Oh, nice. I don't actually have to jump at that spot. You don't need to crouch there either if you're careful enough when you're jumping. Okay, I thought that would work, but apparently it wasn't as fast as I thought it would be. And I don't know, like, okay, I thought that was a good strat, but I'm consistently not doing it correctly. This is really disappointing me. there's nothing wrong with that strat, and unless like you have it with you, basically, which I did not, so there's no reason for me not to do it. Well, that was an accident. Whoops. Huh. Wait, why was I not doing that earlier? I don't even know. Oh. Anyways. There we go. And that is what I needed the POW for. Yeah. No! No! Oh, there might have been an easier way to do that part. I feel like I had to have been getting close to the end. Oops. Well, the cloud blocks were just like a little bit funny. I wouldn't say there's anything necessarily unfair about them. It's just, I don't know, I feel like I've seen cloud blocks in situations like that before where, oops, what am I trying to say? I feel like, oh no, if you wait, if you're early or if you're late, that actually works. What am I saying? Like, cloud blocks part was interesting because of like the grayness of like spikes above them or whatever. Like, I don't know, I get like the vibes that there's like an arrow gate behind the cloud blocks, even though there isn't an arrow gate behind them. Just like think that the arrow gate is going to prevent me from, you know, accidentally hitting or going like in front of the cloud block, which kind of makes no sense, right? Like, it's just. There's like, there's nothing inherently wrong with the cloud block, because we can just wait and recognize that there is no, you know, arrow gate or that the cloud blocks are in fact there. I mean, like, the whole reason you put them there, right, is just like make the jump harder or whatever. Like, oops. Like in that context, like, they do their job. So I think they're fine. It's just, I've never seen anyone use cloud blocks that way before. So it's, like, very surprising because of that. So it's not that it's unfair, it's just new. Like, I guess if you, like, removed the cloud block, it would be the exact same functionality, wouldn't it? But it would look a little different, so you're trying to, like, get players to, like, pay attention, then it's... in a way, the cloud block could theoretically trick them, then why should it, right? I don't know, it's an interesting thing to debate, I guess. Ah! I should slide down the slope instead of trying to do a regular jump. I don't understand, like, I'm trying to jump on that blooper, the big one, and it just doesn't die. Like, what? I don't know, that part is really annoying. I wasn't really confident that I would, like, get past that part with the POW, so I wasn't, like, doing this, and I felt like I needed to practice, but I'd rather not grab that POW if I don't have to, to be perfectly honest, so whoops, I'll jump up to here. You put the vines there decorative and the cloud blocks to make it look different? Oh, really? No, the vines definitely make it harder because I'm... like, I have to be careful not to press up. And the cloud blocks definitely make it harder, too. I find it surprising that you would say it's not intended, but I don't know, whatever. It's not a big deal. I don't know, it's like putting a bunch of sound parts in course, like lots of them, and saying I didn't think the course would be harder because I put in tons of sound parts so you couldn't see anything. I don't know, it's like anytime you like make a course like more visually complex, it's gonna make things harder. Now, granted, I will admit, like, sometimes I just do things just for fun. But, yeah, I guess sometimes there's a bit of a learning curve for us, isn't there? As far as figuring out what we can or can't get away with when it comes to, like, adding some more visual flair to our course, whatever it is I'm trying to say, like, like, I don't know, sometimes I wonder if the course is hard because it's confusing, or if it's hard just because it's hard. But, like, it's undeniable that people can accidentally grab the vine, which can ruin the flow of what they're doing, I suppose. Could be. Why am I going over here with the POW? It makes no sense. I already have the POW. I don't need another POW. What's wrong with me? Oh, I'm so frustrated right now. Ugh. My brain is clearly not working correctly. I think what it really comes down to is sometimes people just like want to look for something to blame when they're not playing very well, so they might blame the maker. Like, do those things make the course hard? Technically, yes, but like, is it something worth crying about? No, I would say not. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, Toadette. Be careful. Wait for it, and then jump. There you go, that's safer. Okay. I keep messing up this timing? There we go. I might be able to skip this one here, huh? Yeah, totally. Okay, that was good. Oh! I was trying to keep my bigness there. Oh, it's because I was taking off its wings. That's why it survives. Right. I don't like that part. Like, why can't these be yellow pipes? Anyway, whatever. Not sure how I did this earlier. Okay, I don't think I did that exactly, but apparently that works. Oh! That's risky, but I think you could go down if you wanted to. Maybe not. I guess the platform might be going too fast. I don't know. I thought that was a good idea, but like, I wasn't even close to being able to get it right. I mean, granted, I might have messed up the timing a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that that's not actually possible, considering how horribly behind I was. I'm not even sure if I took damage to the spike or the boo there. No, why did I throw that? That was a total panic input. I was trying to jump fast enough and somehow ended up letting go of the run button. Well, at least I'm big. Okay, so I was trying to do that, like, I don't even know how many attempts ago, slide attacking into the blooper family or whatever, but it just wasn't happening. Oh, I totally forgot to grab the power, there's not to grab it. Honestly, the vine can make this easier. It's a matter of perspective. Like, the vine definitely changes this. Like, it could feel easier or harder, but I think for the most part, the vine makes it easier. The cloud block technically doesn't really do anything. It's more of like a mental difficulty thing. I mean, obviously, if you replace the cloud blocks with ground blocks, that would make it easier, but if you wanted the difficulty to be the same, then just removing the cloud blocks would do that. But other than the fact that the mentality is a little bit different, just like the visuals are potentially a little bit deceptive. Again, I really don't think it's a big deal. I think it's a very small difference. This is so awkward. Supposed to bring the PAL first. Why can't I do anything right now? I feel like I'm so incompetent. Let's go. Trying to remember what my PB even was. I don't know. Dying in such dumb ways. Oh, this was it, right? I died in this room. Yeah, of course. Okay, there we go. What the? Oh wow, can you imagine dying to that wiggler? Before touching the checkpoint, I mean. Oops. That seems hard to do. There we go. Well, I guess my cape is gone. How do I even get over there? Okay, we can do that. Alright. What in the world is this? Fireflower? Okay, sure. Ouch. How much farther do I have to go? What? How do I get up there? Excuse me? This makes no sense. Why did I go down here? What is this? I'm very confused. I'm starting to think the cape is required. If the cape is required, then why would there be a fire suit over here? It'll let the players scout out easier to have more hit points or whatever. Well, I guess I'm dead. Wait a minute, no, there's a trampoline here we can get. Because there's a P-switch here. We're supposed to go back and forth, right? I just wasn't. Okay. My short-term memory was like basically trash. Like, but like, how? Wait, this is not good enough, though, right? Like how? Like, trampoline is not the answer, right? Like, or unless, oh no, you can drop it into the grabber and then bounce off the trampoline while it's in or the swinging claw, whatever you want to call it. Grab it. Anyways, yeah, okay, I get it now. That was being really dense. Okay, but like even with the cape though, like surely I can't do that. I'm gonna need a trampoline, I think. Oops. Well, crazy bombs. Alright, so let's drop that. Okay, this would be easier with the cape, because then I could float down on it and gradually land on it correctly. Okay, we made it through. But now we have this annoying part. Bombs. Marching. No! Come on. Can I just do that? Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh, I see. You kind of like set an example for us. Oh. No! Ah, dude, that's... Yeah, I just... I'm doing a really bad job of keeping it together, like, intellectually, I feel like, at the moment. Probably doesn't hurt that my left pinky's been hurting all day, it feels like. Oops. I wonder if I slept on it wrong or something. How is that not it? There we go. Where's my jump? Seriously? The time that I get the fire flower, the shell comes down and attacks me? Whatever. Oops. No! Why does that keep happening? Ah. Oops, I probably didn't need to jump there, but you know, whatever. I suppose on 4 stars, more of these pipes will be spitting out the things. No, come on, why? I'm scared. Dude, timing here is really scary. Finally, I'm done. I can't really see the chat very good because of glare from outside. I gotta close the window. Give me a moment. Oops. Okay. Sorry about that noise.